You mean like the KKK?
Stop!
Wait, why did he bring up the KKK for Coffeezilla? Oh no! Wait, Ethan, what are you doing?
Good luck.
So I was like, oh, okay, where's the mouthwash?
Wait. Oh. That's dude, that whole fucking video was so fucking cringe. Oh god, I remember it. Sorry.
Would you be down?
Stop! Do you notice it? Do you see it now? Do you see it?
No.
Whenever it's a black person. Whenever it's a black person.
Yeah.
Whenever it's a
You're too stupid to understand.
Okay, today's topic.
Abba and Preach. These guys are idiots. Andrew Tate is banned. Censorship will backfire. No, it won't. Oh my god, dude. Again, more men telling women. Now, did anyone actually watch this Abba and Preach shit?
So you call this idiots for a video you didn't even watch?
Oh no.
And you didn't even... This is so on par for Ethan and his stupid ass friends.
Abba and Preach, by the way, I've never really talked about them, but they made a video defending Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, they have a lot of bad takes.
Yeah, it sucks. I've watched a few of their videos like earlier this year and I thought they were hilarious.
Me too.
But then like
Yeah.
deeper dive, it's like shit.
I actually had the same opinion, and I was really surprised when they're like, yo, Fresh and Fit, there's no evidence to accuse them.
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
But it's just a woman's account, so like...
He's talking about...
What are they? It's such a weird reframing. Do you guys remember this drama? Like, it's not even a woman's account of anything wrong happening. It was just like, it was like a nothing. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what words to say. She was like, it was basically this. So I went over to this guy's house, and my goal was to just go over there and act like I was gonna and then not just to show him how cool I am. And I totally went over, and you know, I like basically convinced him that I was gonna him, and then I totally didn't. And he was like a little bit grumpy about that, and he wouldn't even Uber me home.
Yeah, I was just like, cause hopefully, like, I was hoping like time would go by and he would get tired and say like, oh, you have to go. You know, like.
So
and
you were
also,
just
like,
in the bath?
You can't like ask to leave. Also, hello, you fucking moron, okay? We're in goddamn Miami. You can walk out, get a cab, get an Uber. You're not trapped. You're not stuck, okay? You're not in like the fucking mountains of Tennessee. You're not in like trapped in Colorado. You're not in the middle of nowhere in Nevada or some shit. Like we're in Miami, bro. Like you can get an Uber any time of the day. And like, that's why Fresh and Fit are like disgusting people. Like, what the fuck is this story? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
First and foremost, Destiny, I want to say thank you for, you know, getting our side when all the bullshit happened with, you know, L3 making those dumbass allegations. That's when I reached out to you, actually, you know, giving an objective look on it. Obviously, that girl made some bullshit allegations that weren't true, and like her story just fell apart when we pulled out all the receipts.
And you know, Ethan, of course, gonna make it worse than it really is.
Of course. Yeah, they call him Ethan Decline for a reason.
If you, by the way, that's not an exaggeration. That is literally exactly what happened. Holy shit, how fucking stupid.
Oh my god, this man gotta be one of the slimiest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. He's actually sitting there trying to make it sound like Fresh and Fit defenders. Bruh, not even their...
Not to mention the fact, and then the ultra funny thing is that Abba and Preach, I'm pretty sure hate. I'm pretty sure these guys hate Fresh and Fit. So it's like even dumber, dude. Jesus Christ.
Fan base would echo what the you're saying right now. That's how goddamn brain... You think we are what?
You're just stupid.
To who? When? How? This dumb motherfucker said what?
I just want to point out, Abba's trigger game is so good that he's triggering his own self. I didn't do shit. He's triggered right now.
But how?
His game
Have
is...
you not done a simple Google search, motherfucker?
And not one. Not one.
Listen, we've done enough videos clowning these dumb people, okay?
God, you're...
Them aside, we do one video in their favor. Not because all of a sudden we turned to leave. You wanna know why we did it? Because Ethan, what you did was so goddamn fucking stupid. You brought on some young teenager to come tell salacious lies about another man just because you dislike them so much, you're willing to allow someone to come on and tell disparaging lies just to get back at them. You lack so much character that you bring on a fucking liar, try to encourage her to say that she was somehow like...
This is very bad. I think he may have assaulted you. I mean, at this point,
That's so cringe.
Yeah, I mean,
even the girl didn't go along with that.
I don't want to say that, but like again, like
I don't want to say that, but I'm gonna let you make your assumption.
Right? Just because you hate somebody, that's how twisted you are in your head. And you got the audacity to call us defenders? No, it's not that we're defenders. You're just so fucking unethical that we saw that shit, we said, damn, we gotta defend these niggas?
We saw.
and then I go to the bathroom, like in the kitchen, he's like, that's not where the mouthwash is. So I was like, oh, okay, where's the mouthwash?
True.
You, oh my God! I'm not addressing this.
We didn't defend them. We defend the principle of it, which is you brought up somebody who came to tell on some lies about somebody to disparage their reputation. Okay, and Ethan, you might wish that somebody did the same for you, because I remember very recently you were in some kind of little scandal where people were claiming that you guys were mistreating your employees and left a bunch of reviews, and you said these are all false. These are all false. Well, guess what? Guess what? Why don't we believe the people who claim that you did something wrong? You want to know why? Because we require evidence, proof that people are telling the truth when they want to disparage somebody. You think I would decide to go and interview those people and try to have them send me stories so I could take you down because I just dislike you? Of course I wouldn't do that. Why? Because that's unethical. And I hope one day when you get caught in a much bigger scandal, because it will happen, all right? Somebody will make up something about you. Or maybe it's true. I don't know. I hope that people don't just jump on that bandwagon because they dislike you.
I hope someone actually takes the time to have the evidence.
There's one thing to dislike these guys, criticize them, do whatever you want.
And that's what we did.
You brought up somebody who came to tell a bunch of fucking lies with a nonsensical story and then encouraged her to make the crime sound worse than what it actually was just because you hate them. That's you.
Very verifiable. Very verifiable.
Bruh. Talk about I'm lost. Bitch is 5-minute walk away from her place. Fucking Google Map that shit. You in downtown, 5-minute walk from your place. Talk about I'm stranded. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit, that's true. I remember that producer was like, I was completely stranded. It's like, bro, you are staying in downtown Miami and you are currently in downtown Miami. You are not in some fucking Hicksville nowhere. You're not in fucking random place, Kentucky. Oh my God. What a wacky, wild story that was.
Bro, you Google, oh wow.
No, they Googled it.
You triggered your own self. But I guess,
this guy is really a goober. He got so much to say. The motherfucker didn't watch the video.
He didn't even watch the video. He didn't have. It made no research, no Google search, nothing.
Bro.
And then you're gonna say that's really the audacity. Calling us. You're gonna tell me that we are fresh and fit defenders. Motherfucker, are you high or retarded?
You can't use that word anymore.
Are you high?
You can use that word. Or retarded.
Or late.
In French. I got that. You don't know. Whatever.
Matter, but here they're doing the brave act, the defiant act of defending Andrew Tate. Such bravery. What is the psychological thing going here? Because all these guys are like, I don't agree with him, but it's like they want to present.
Wait, why not just okay? Regardless if I agree or disagree with either side here, and I don't actually know Abba's take yet, although I probably can guess and I probably would agree with it. But like, why ask them? Like, what do you think is going on in their minds? Why not just like watch the video and then they'll probably tell you. Like, you don't have to guess, bruv. It's like, it's right here. Sometimes when people are, people do this to me too. Sometimes when people are reviewing like internet content, they act like they're fucking historians digging through like ancient Babylonian records. Like, what did he think? What was going through his head when he wrote these sacred texts? Like, bro, there's a 2-hour video on it right here. Just watch it. You're not a fucking archaeologist. Just watch the video. It's literally right here. Sometimes it's 10 minutes long. Why are you acting like it's a big fucking mystery?
Themselves as like the enlightened free speech warrior.
Yeah, a lot of people, have strong opinions about free speech and discourse and what should be allowed.
But I don't think they care, Dan. I think they just care about their perception. Because if you cared about free speech, you would understand that it has nothing to do with YouTube in the first place.
Oh no.
God.
Our video wasn't about free speech.
Oh my. Yeah, but when you don't watch it, you don't know that.
The video had nothing to do with free speech.
Jesus Christ, man.
Free speech, I don't even think was mentioned a single time in the video.
The laziness.
The video was about addressing the issues that men deal with that are being unaddressed in society, leading to people like Andrew Tate. That's why we said it would backfire, because another guy like him will come along who's much bigger, much worse. All the young folks who gravitated towards his message, were they all somebody who were put under a spell? Or were there a lot of societal issues that existed that created the perfect melting pot for someone like this to come to prominence? Whether you like it or not, be it Fresh and Fit, any of these red pill dudes, whatever you want to choose, what is it that makes people get drawn to them? And this is what I've been saying for a long time. When I did the other video, I'm like, listen, red pill for me, but I understand why it's necessary.
Yeah.
Right? You can hate these movements, you can be against them, but until you deal with the underlying societal problems that lead to these movements, everything else is just putting a band-aid on an infected wound. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're not coming to the concerns of any of these young men, which, whether you like it or not, Andrew Tate spoke to some degree. You know, people say this stuff, well, we shouldn't platform these people. You know what my personal take is? I want to hear these people. Yeah. When I listen to Andrew, I don't buy into a lot of the stuff he says. I think a lot of that shit's goofy. I think he's kind of, that's me personally. But I want to hear it. You want to know why? Because I'm like, I understand why he is the way that he is, and I'm not with that, and I understand why I'm not. And someone else can look at it and be like, I identify with that, I'm with that, okay? Then the next step beyond that is, we all have a better understanding of what we agree or disagree with. And then somebody else who's a much better role model, quote unquote, apparently you guys have him, can come out and show just as much charisma and be just as drawing, and then we have all these ideas conflicting. Okay? That's why we said that.
My God.
But of course, when you come on these platforms and give dumb takes on videos you didn't even watch, you can afford to say stupid shit about free speech, free speech.
A lot of people ask me, I don't know about you, but they go to my DM and it's like, yo, what or when I meet them, it's like, yo, I'm gonna start to do commentary. What are some of the keys and points that you could tell me in order to succeed and this and that? And I often tell them, yo, do your thing, and eventually you're gonna get better at it. Let me add this fucking shit. Don't be fucking lazy.
Don't be L3.
Why?
Not sure if I hate you or love you. Either way, take my Latino mug of money.
Thanks. What was that girl actually accusing Fresh and Fit of? I have no idea. I think she was accusing them of being sleazy. Like, I think the goal was to just... She was saying in the video that their goal was they wanted to try to lead on Fresh and Fit to make them think they were going to smash, but then not do it, to teach them a lesson or something. And then they basically went really far, was on his bed, did some shit. I think he made maybe a mean comment about her boobs or something. Like nothing, like it wasn't rape or assault. He might have, maybe, I'm not sure. And then after that, when she was like, oh yeah, like I don't want to do anything, like I'm just here hanging out. I think he was a little bit miffed. Like he didn't like push anything, right? He was just kind of like annoyed. And then she was like, yeah, and then when I went to leave, he didn't even Uber me home. He just walked me to the elevator. And that was like their story. And it's like, why are you even telling this story? And she kept saying like, he was like, I can't believe you're one of those types of girls. But it was funny because she kept acting so indignant. It's like, I don't know what you meant by those. Yeah, you are literally one of those. What do you mean? You're literally f***ing with the guy. Like that was your express purpose at the beginning of the story, is to f*** with him.
You know, it would be fun to sit here and like make him look dumb. Like he sits here and he thinks that he can get all these women, but then a 19-year-old like doesn't like, rejects him. So basically he kept like texting me every day. Like when I wouldn't respond, he would just say, hello, like called me. I never answered. And then eventually I was like,
a little desperate.
And then I was like, if I'm going to hang out with him, like I'm okay to hang out with him to like, cause like you can't interrupt him on the podcast, but I can interrupt you at dinner. So
like, just listen to like how many levels of like cope we're on right now. Like I didn't even like being on their podcast. I felt disgusted being in the studio. And then it's like, I'll give him his number, but I'm not even going to talk to him. Okay. Like who cares? Okay. So I talked to him on the phone, but like, I text a little bit. Okay, and like maybe I'll go out to dinner with him, but just so that I can like argue with him, I was trying to like, bro, are you serious? Like, come the f on. Like, you are clout and dick chasing so hard right now. It's okay, but like, damn, get the f over yourself. Come the f on.
I basically said, you know what? Yeah, if we're gonna hang out, I want to eat dinner or go to lunch. Simple.
It was the dumbest fucking story I've ever heard in my life. Oh, dude, people read so far and everything. This is a funny comic, okay? I don't know if the Stone Test dude is a Nazi or not. I just know this comic is funny as okay? I'm not, it's not anti-trans, it's not whatever. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. I don't know what you want me to say. It's stupid and it's funny. Damn, dude. I'm glad I can keep Vosh's community invigorated, though. What the f does this even mean? I have no idea. Just the idea of some dumb fucking conservative kid kneeling for the trans flag. The teacher be like, you motherfucker. And it's just fucking funny to me. I don't know, dude. But I guess maybe it's anti-trans. I'm not sure.
If you gotta comment on some shit, actually watch the shit that you're gonna comment about.
And listen.
That's the first. Fuck listening. You gotta watch the bitch first.
But if you don't listen, then you don't watch it.
Watch the shit. At least if you didn't listen, but you watch, I'm like, he missed the point. But if you didn't even watch,
you out here pontificating about
you
nothing.
just talking a whole bunch of shit, my dude. You didn't even watch. How lazy do you got to be to know that's what commentary is? It's not just commenting on shit. You actually have to watch it. Like, you're talking about shit that we not even mentioning in the fucking video, and you're making a case out of it. I don't know how disingenuous you is, or if you're doing that shit on purpose. You didn't even watch.
All right, let's go.
Wow.
These guys are trying to be enlightened. Motherfucker, you need to start by turning on the motherfucking lights on. Cause bitch, you in the dark and you shooting.
We trying to be
and
enlightened.
You miss.
You don't even watch.
No, you shoot and you miss. You talking about? We're not even in the room. Who you shooting at?
This motherfucker just shooting like this. They live right here. Gow, 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 gow. What are you doing, my guy? At least turn your head and watch where you're shooting.
Hey, listen, I think you've been hanging out with Hasan too much because you start sounding like his dumb ass talking about. Yep. I didn't even watch these guys. Were they talking about me? I think they're transphobic.
Yep.
You sound just like him.
Free speech is a more broad philosophical idea rather than the type of free speech that's actually enshrined by law.
Well, I'd like to know what Abba and Preach think if the KKK had a YouTube channel.
One of them was just...
What do you think they would say? Hold on, before I sort of got it pre-watched. Hopefully they don't miss here. But I'm pretty sure what Abba and Preach is like, listen, if they want to have a YouTube channel, that's fine. That would be my guess. Don't disappoint me.
One of them was just...
This guy really thinks it's a gotcha. Oh, wait. These guys are black. Let's rebut them. The Ku Klux Klan. You want to know the truth? And this is something that black people echo. You know what black people are really tired of? We're tired of innuendo when it comes to racism. We're tired of like this subversive stuff. You know, the stuff where people act condescending to you and act like you as a minority can't think for yourself. So let me, the enlightened liberal, tell you what you should think. We're tired of that.
In a word that you're going to understand. Yeah. Let me put the KKK, because you don't understand the other stuff.
Yeah, you don't understand the concept. Only something that you, a black person, would be able to understand, right? You know, that's what we're tired of. We're tired of... Listen, I grew up in a different time where black folks and white folks used to fight each other all the time, and they used to just say what they thought, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I preferred that time. You wanna know why I preferred it?
Because it was straight up in your face.
You could call it out. This is kind of the take that I gave on sexual assault a while ago, that like, in some ways, it's kind of controversial, but in some ways, like straight out sexual assault / rapey stuff, in some ways is easier to deal with than the very subversive, very insidious, very like hard to tell stuff, because it fucks with your mind a lot more, and it's way harder to call out, because you can't just say like, yo, this guy's being creepy as fuck. What do you mean he's being creepy? Like, he watches me leave work every single day while he's in his car, and I think he's touching himself. He's like just staring. It's like, okay, well, is he actually hurting it? Well, no. Okay, well, every single time we're at work, he like brushes against me, he like bumps into me. Like, he's a dishwasher. I'm in front of house. I don't know why he's even up there. It's like, okay, well, is he doing anything bad? No, I guess not. Technically not. Okay, well, why are you being such a bitch about it? It's like, okay, yeah, maybe you're right. Like, that type of shit fucks with your head way more than like, oh, after work, he threw me against one, like, grab my tit. Because that's like so obviously wrong. And you like, I know that was wrong. And I know I can tell other people and they all know it was wrong. As opposed to the other stuff where it's like so much more insidious. I think racism and everything is a lot, isn't exactly the same, but I think it can be pretty similar too. Like, white guy walks up the street, calls you an N-word, great. Everybody knows that it's bad. Everybody knows that it's wrong. Nobody's gonna defend the dude, except for maybe Nick, just kidding. Like, it's pretty obviously wrong, but a lot of the other types of racism is a lot more difficult to point out. It's a lot it's a lot different. I don't know if I would say in this case that Ethan is being racist, other than maybe showing kind of where his mind is, the liberal racism maybe, but.
Racism was worse then, because let me tell you, it wasn't. But you knew what the other person was thinking.
It was straight up.
Okay?
I don't like you. Okay.
I nowadays deal with a lot of this like patronizing, very just like subtle kind that I can't call out directly, right? Because there's no proof. And so if I say it, everybody gaslights me and they're like, no, it's not there, right? I told you that story, right? Where I did a comedy show and the woman kept heckling the show, but the way she was doing it, my spidey senses was tingling. I'm like, this girl's moving a little weird. And I think I know why, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
And at the end of
and
the
the
show,
comedians were all watching the back end, right? Mind you, I have a good set, I leave, I'm back there, okay? She comes out, she starts dropping N-bombs in front of me and all the other comedians. I get excited.
Yeah.
You know why I get excited?
Because you can.
That's you, bitch!
Meant to send this yesterday. Matt and friends got kicked out of their hotel for holding a ticketed event in their suite, a VIP after party. Your instincts are correct.
Cool.
Because I was thinking it was that. I got the evidence now.
If you a fucked up person, I want to be able to see it, so I can call it out, so I can go, this is why I disagree. This is why you fucked up. It's much more difficult nowadays to do that because everyone's trying to toe the line, right? And the more you guys put up these barriers, what ends up happening is not that you silence this kind of rhetoric. It's not like you guys are making things better. That's not what's happening. You know what's happening instead? People are becoming much more smarter with the way that they do it, right? They start to use coded language to describe people they dislike. All of a sudden, they're thugs, right? They're this, they're that. They'll find different words to make sure you know what we talking about, but I didn't say it explicitly, so I'm good. Me personally, I prefer it out in the open. Oh, that's how you move? We good. Because guess what? There's some white supremacists on YouTube right now, and they get to float through this space without any issues. Wanna know why? Because they just knew what words to navigate so they don't get any issues.
Oh, I thought he was gonna call me out.
Personally, let it all out. Let's see everybody's dirty laundry. Let everybody say what the fuck they thinking so we know what it is and we know what to avoid. People like Andrew Tate a woman finds out, oh, this guy likes Andrew Tate, this guy I'm trying to date. I'm gonna stay away from him because I know what Andrew Tate says. Now you can avoid it. You can't avoid it anymore. Because guess what? Now the same guy who's watching Andrew Tate is gonna watch somebody who's a little bit more coded with their shit, but holds the exact same fucking views. You didn't make the world a better place. You didn't think things safer for everybody. You just made it easier for problematic people to navigate this space. That's it. That's all you did.
You're giving out the codes. Basically, that's what you're doing.
That's it.
You're giving out you're
gave the game
fucking
away.
Ways. You're the Waze application for them.
Yep.
Okay, we can't do that. We're gonna do that instead.
Coffeezilla, who
Oh look, Coffeezilla had the pretty much exact same take as us. Let's see.
Coffeezilla said, I dislike Tate, but kids are gonna grow up thinking their only weapon against stupid ideas is deplatforming.
Is he friends with the Coffeezilla guy or something?
My dude heard the exact same take
Destiny
as us.
did 9/11.
Or what he thinks is the exact same take. He went, well, this one doesn't sound so bad. Well,
Oh no, man.
well, this one doesn't sound so bad. It's coming from Coffee.
You know what? This take sounds all white. All right.
Coffeezilla, not these fucking.
Just kidding.
idiots.
I shouldn't accuse either of being racist. I'm sorry. He's probably not racist. He's just stupid. To be fair.
It's. No, let me be nuanced. Let me think about this thing. Bro, it's the same fucking thing you thought that we said in the person behind us. Why are you pondering all of a sudden?
And nobody's saying shit.
Oh, all of a sudden.
And nobody. And
Click RT.
You know, you're not racist, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah, you know. You know, you're not racist, right?
No, yeah.
Oh shit. What are you gonna do, man?
fucking crickets.
Okay.
Fucking crickets on the team.
Okay.
What happened to the rest of y'all?
All right.
Y'all, what? Taba, knock, man.
Hey, you know what? I'm starting to see what Jadeon was saying about this liberal racist. I'm starting to see it.
Play this shit.
No.
It just doesn't happen that often, the deplatforming.
Huh?
You.
What the fuck are you talking about? Deplatforming happens all the time. Cancel culture is not this fake thing. There's people with menial jobs who lose it because they said something on Twitter or on Instagram.
Ce padre-là est fou, man.
Yo, gee.
Ce padre-là est fou. That's not even famous people.
No.
That's everybody.
Tell me.
Like, everybody I know is on their second account, third account. A lot of people I know. It's not because of their take. Sometimes it's meme. Sometimes it's risky shit. Sometimes it's just showing breastfeeding. Yeah. Sometimes it's just showing art. Sometimes it's just... What? Are you high? Or are you late?
Yep.
Si de retard. I'll say it in Quebec so.
And again, this isn't misinfo. This is a violent hate group.
Wait,
Are
violent
kids gonna
hate
think
group?
that? Are kids gonna think that about when ISIS's YouTube channel got banned?
Is he being compared to
wild comparison?
ISIS now?
Don't say Andrew Tate is bad.
Jesus
His ideas are terrible.
Christ.
And not compare him to fucking ISIS or the Ku Klux Klan. Like honestly, it's almost insulting. It's almost insulting to black folks to compare Andrew Tate to the Ku Klux. What are you smoking?
I was gonna say it's kind of insulting to ISIS. These motherfuckers work hard. These guys coordinate terror attacks all over the fucking world, and now they're compared to Andrew Tate. There's got to be at least, statistically speaking, there's got to be at least one ISIS guy that watches H3H3 who sees this and gets pissed off. It's got like just a numbers game. There's got to be at least one of them.
ISIS? What are these comparisons? Jesus. These people are making the most wild analogies to make someone out to be bad. And that's what they always do, right? Anytime someone's bad, who are they, right? They're the mustache man, right? They're the triple Ks.
Ball mustache man.
Yeah. I'm just like, damn, can you guys not make an argument against these ideas without comparing them to the worst fucking humans that have ever existed?
Nope.
Is that not possible?
Nope.
Whittian, that's no surprise. I mean, censorship in 4K. Andrew Tate has been banned, yada, yada, yada. I don't agree with him, but banning people because they say stuff you don't like is just straight soft. You mean like the KKK?
Stop!
Wait, why did he bring up the KKK for Coffeezilla? Oh no! Wait, Ethan, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's like some Native American out there who's tweeting like, I don't know if censorship is a good idea. And Ethan's like, what if John Smith from Pocahontas had a Twitter account and he was tweeting some racist shit? Like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Ethan, stop. Ethan, you gotta slow down. You gotta pump the brakes, my dude. You gotta pump the brakes, my dude. Jesus Christ. Not good, man.
Notice it? Do you see it now? Do you see it?
No.
Whenever it's a black person. Whenever it's a black person.
Yeah.
Whenever it's a...
You're too stupid to understand. Let's not talk about that KKK.
Oh my
Go
God.
fuck yourself, dude.
Oh my God.
Go fuck
Did
yourself.
you notice?
You bucket.
I'm gonna start doing this whenever I argue with Abba. I'm gonna invoke the KKK on every argument. Is that like a cheat code for black arguments? Just invoking the KKK to win every single one?
Bitch.
This is a base cheat code.
Yo.
Did you notice?
Yo.
Did you notice? I just want the audience to know.
All you free-loving
this
frauds
is
like the
why-
video.
Oh yeah, hey, like my stream, losers.
I would much rather that all these like white supreme people had their channels. You wanna know why? Because instead I wouldn't have to deal with fucking losers like L3 doing this very like innuendo, subversive type of like belittling of black people, right? Because this shit is way more infuriating than what like someone called me the N-word. I'll be honest with you. You wanna know why? Because this is patronizing to a degree you cannot fucking understand. In the art world, I've dealt with so many fucking losers like this guy who are like, I'm here to fight for women. I'm here to fight for fucking minorities. These people have the worst opinions in their heart of hearts about these people. They think you're too fucking dumb. They just don't outwardly say it. They don't outwardly say it. Look how every time it's a black person.
It's like, are you saying you'd be
what if
okay
this
with
was
Hitler
the
having a
Ku-
YouTube channel?
True.
Like we're too stupid to take ourselves out of our own experiences and try to understand other people. Back in the day, these motherfuckers would just say what they thinking. Like, listen, yeah, you know, I love black people and I want you guys to do well, but I don't think you guys can take care of yourselves, so let me just do it for you. I wish they just come out and say that shit. You know what I mean?
Just like fucking Piker, what his name is?
Hasan?
Stupid ass.
I didn't watch watch that.
You're
video.
only trans.
Hasan's relationship with the trans community is interesting. He once lost a trans-related debate, and people in his community were rightfully upset with
This
him
is
because
so
they felt
crazy.
like he made them look bad.
My issue as a trans person is the fact that you, a guy that isn't super well versed on trans shit, brought on a known transphobe knowing he might bring up transphobic shit. You aren't exactly a Vosh at trans debates.
Fair point. Let's see how humble his response is.
I hope that the rest of your life is as horrible as it is every single day, okay? There you go.
Oh my god, dude.
Suck my dick.
And I want people to have a better, more positive approach to dealing with issues.
I despise you. I despise you more than anything else on the planet. You are fucking cancer.
That's my ultimate goal, and I feel like I achieved that.
You are cancer in this community, and you're cancer in every community. Suck my dick. For the past 15 months, you've been able to fucking hide in these ranks. You catboy fuck. You are just a trans person. Sorry, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What the fuck is this? You're just a trans person. That was a mask off moment.
That was wild.
And when the
That was fucking wild.
When the trans person came out and said, "Oh, this is what you think I think you're doing," you're just a that's a moment.
That was a moment.
That's a moment.
That's a moment I went, oh!
That's when you realize what these people.
Oh man. Rip. To be fair to Hasan, he doesn't hate the chowder because they're trans. He hates them because the chowder is one of the pores. Yeah, maybe.